Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Learn English Talk podcast. My name is Mia.
And I'm Jake. It's really nice to have you here with us today.
You know, Jake, before we started recording today, I remembered something a little embarrassing.
Oh no, that sounds dangerous already.
It was from years ago when I was learning another language.
Let me guess. You said something that sounded right in your head, but very wrong in real life.
Exactly that.
I think every language learner has a story like that.
Oh, yes. I was at a restaurant trying to sound confident, and I accidentally said something completely strange.
Now I'm curious.
I tried to say, I'm very full.
Okay.
But instead, I said something closer to, I'm very pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And the waiter looked at me like, congratulations?
That is amazing.
I wanted to disappear.
Honestly, those moments are painful, but also kind of funny later.
Exactly. And the interesting thing is, almost every English learner has moments like that when speaking English.
Yes, little mistakes, awkward sentences, confusing expressions.
Things that sound normal in your language, but strange in English.
And today we thought it would be fun to talk about that.
Yes, the small, sometimes funny mistakes people make when speaking English.
Not to judge anyone, of course.
Of course not.
These mistakes are completely normal.
And honestly, they're part of learning.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it helps to hear about them because then you realize you're not alone.
Exactly. So if you've ever said something in English and thought later,
Oh no, why did I say that?
then today's episode is definitely for you.
And before we continue, if you enjoy these relaxed conversations,
And if listening helps you feel more comfortable with English,
don't forget to like the episode and subscribe to the channel.
it really helps the podcast grow.
And it helps more learners find us too.
Okay, Mia,
Yes?
let's talk about some of these moments.
The famous English mistakes.
The little language accidents.
Exactly.
One thing I notice very often is when people translate directly from their own language.
Yes,
That happens all the time.
it really does.
For example, someone wants to say something simple, like, I'm 30 years old.
But they say,
I have 30 years.
yes, that happens a lot.
And honestly, it makes sense.
It really does.
Because in many languages, that is exactly how you say it.
Right.
You literally say, I have 30 years.
But in English, we say, I am 30.
Which sounds strange if you think about it.
It does.
English is weird sometimes.
Very weird sometimes.
Another moment I notice often is when people confuse fun and funny.
Oh, yes.
Someone wants to say something was enjoyable,
Like a party or a trip,
but they say it was very funny.
which means people were laughing.
Exactly.
And sometimes the other person is confused,
They think something strange happened.
but the learner just meant it was enjoyable.
I've seen that many times.
Me too.
But honestly, these moments are not bad
I agree.
because communication still happens.
Yes,
And the most important thing is speaking,
exactly.
not perfection.
That reminds me of something we talked about in another episode.
About confidence?
Yes,
When people wait too long before speaking.
because they're afraid of mistakes.
But mistakes are actually part of the process.
Exactly.
And sometimes they even create funny stories.
Very funny stories.
Do you remember your first embarrassing English moment? I'm sure there must be one.
Actually, yes.
I knew it.
When I was younger, I once told someone, I am boring.
Oh no.
I wanted to say, I am bored.
That's a classic mistake.
Yes.
And the difference is huge.
Very huge.
Because I am bored means you feel uninterested.
But I am boring means you make other people bored.
Exactly.
And the person looked at me and said,
What did they say?
No, you're not boring. I felt very confused at the time.
But now you understand why.
Yes.
Another interesting one I hear often is, I did a travel.
Oh, yes.
instead of I took a trip.
or I traveled.
Right,
But again, this happens because languages work differently.
exactly.
Learners are trying to build a sentence step by step,
Using the logic they already know.
which is actually very smart.
It is.
Yes, the brain is trying to solve a puzzle.
That's a nice way to think about it.
Yes, and every conversation gives the brain more pieces. Slowly, the puzzle becomes clearer.
Exactly.
I've also noticed something interesting with the word actually.
Oh, yes.
Many learners use actually when they mean currently.
That's very common.
Someone says, actually, I live in Madrid.
When they mean, right now I live in Madrid.
But in English, actually has a different feeling.
It often corrects something.
Exactly.
Like, actually, I prefer tea.
Right.
Language is full of these little details.
It really is.
But again, learners shouldn't feel embarrassed.
No.
Because native speakers also make mistakes.
Absolutely.
All the time.
And sometimes we even say strange things without noticing.
That's true.
Speaking is messy.
But that's what makes it human.
Exactly. You know what I've noticed?
What?
Many learners remember their mistakes for years.
Oh, yes.
One small moment and they never forget it.
That's very true.
But the funny thing is, the other person usually forgets it in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
We are much harder on ourselves.
Much harder.
And that can make speaking stressful.
Which is the opposite of what we want.
Exactly.
Speaking should feel natural.
Even if it's imperfect.
Especially if it's imperfect. And actually, this might be a good moment to say something to our listeners.
Yes.
If you're listening right now,
And you're learning English step by step.
you're doing something really great.
Listening regularly helps your brain adapt to the rhythm of English.
And if these conversations help you feel more confident,
Don't forget you can subscribe to the channel.
and you can also leave a comment.
We love reading where our listeners are from.
It's amazing to see people learning English all around the world.
It really is.
Okay, Mia,
Yes?
let's talk about another interesting situation.
I'm ready.
The famous false friends.
Oh, yes.
Words that look similar to your language but mean something different.
Those can create some surprising moments.
For example, someone once told me,
What?
"My parents are very sensible." They meant sensitive.
Ah.
But sensible means something different in English.
It means practical.
Exactly.
Someone who makes reasonable decisions.
Not someone who cries during movies. Another classic one is assist.
Yes.
Many learners say, "I will assist the meeting."
But they mean, I will attend the meeting.
Exactly.
Assist means help.
Right.
These little differences are fascinating.
They are.
But again, they're normal.
Completely normal.
Learning a language is like exploring a new city.
That's a beautiful comparison.
At first, you get lost.
A lot.
Then slowly, you recognize the streets.
And one day you walk confidently.
Exactly.
Without thinking.
Without translating.
That's the moment many learners dream about.
Yes.
When English feels natural.
But that moment comes through many small conversations.
And many small mistakes.
Exactly.
You know, I think mistakes also show courage.
I agree.
Because to make a mistake.
You have to speak.
Exactly.
And speaking requires confidence.
Even if it's small confidence.
Yes.
So every mistake is actually proof that someone is trying.
That's a really positive way to see it.
It helps remove some pressure.
Definitely.
And honestly, I still make mistakes in other languages.
Me too.
Even after years.
Language is always evolving.
And we are always learning.
Exactly. You know what I think is beautiful about language learning?
What?
When someone finally stops being afraid. When they speak freely, even if the sentences are not perfect.
That moment is powerful.
Yes.
Because communication begins to flow,
And confidence grows naturally.
little by little.
Exactly.
And that's something we always try to encourage here.
Yes.
Progress over perfection.
Always.
Small steps matter.
Every single conversation helps.
Every sentence helps,
Even the awkward ones.
especially the awkward ones. So, if you've ever had an embarrassing moment speaking English,
Just remember something.
it means you're learning.
And you're moving forward.
Exactly. Well, Mia,
Yes?
I think this was a very honest conversation today.
I think so too.
Talking about mistakes can actually make learning feel lighter,
Less pressure.
more curiosity.
And more confidence.
Exactly.
And to everyone listening,
Keep practicing.
keep listening.
Keep speaking.
And don't worry about being perfect.
Because perfect English is not the goal.
Communication is the goal.
And connection.
Exactly. Thank you for spending this time with us today.
If you enjoyed this episode,
You can like the video
subscribe to the channel.
and share it with a friend who is learning English.
We'll be back very soon with another conversation.
Until then,
Take care
keep learning.
and keep speaking.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.